I've been flying drones since 2021. From the moment I lifted off for the first time, I was hooked on seeing the world from a totally new perspective and sharing it with others. I want to take this passion of mine and turn it into profit. That's why today I'm going to be taking advice from 3 YouTubers on how to get paid using drones. First up, Kai Vertigo. Kai is a YouTuber that specializes in FPV. In his video, he talks about the gig Triforce, which is his framework for explaining how to go from zero to competent in FPV. I'll give you a summary. The first step is establishing a baseline set of skills, like being able to fly confidently without crashing and producing work that you can be proud of. Next, I need to be able to put projects together. I love flying through businesses and restaurants to show off their space. That means I need to do my homework on that style of video because it already exists. I need to know what makes a good video and work backwards, learning the skills necessary to achieve that style of video. This means I need to create opportunities for myself and build connections. I'm here with Coach Jamel, showcasing his For the Love of the Game collection. I'm gonna be flying my drone around him while he pitches tennis balls.
Serve tennis balls.
Thank you. All right, ready when you are. Perfect. Yeah, I'm ready. There we go.
What do you think?
Yes, sir.
First, like, I like how sharp it is.
It is sharp. I'm here today covering a charity bowling event. They only want B-roll, so I decided to use the best piece of B-roll footage getter, if that's even a word, that I have available. Let's do this. Now that I've got these 3 projects under my belt, I need to build my online portfolio. This means posting my work to social media, which is something I'm honestly bad at. I try to show this video to potential clients, and almost within the first 3 seconds, people cut me off and they're like, hey, I've already seen this video. There's no way they could have seen this video. I've only posted it on LinkedIn and it only has 100 or so impressions. That's when it hit me. They think the footage that I shot premiered on HBO a few years ago. It was a show called Hard Knocks with the Dallas Cowboys. There's this iconic scene where they have the drone flying up the street and into the practice facility of the Cowboys in Frisco. So don't get me wrong, that pilot's work is excellent and I'm honored that my work gets confused for his, but I'm not them. I need to find a way to differentiate myself from other FPV pilots and fly in a way that's unique to me. I still have to figure that out. While I'm still trying to find my voice online, let's move on to Danny Mcgee. Danny is a hybrid drone pilot. Some of his work includes traditional drones which use GPS to help keep them stable, but mostly Danny leans toward flying FPV, like Kai. His first suggestion for making money online? Real estate, which falls perfectly into my wheelhouse of the type of content that I want to shoot. However, I've shot more commercial real estate than private. Despite speaking to literally hundreds of real estate agents, I haven't had much success. But I'm willing to give it another try. All right, gonna be speaking at a real estate agency today. I'm excited about it, but I'm also super nervous about it. It's been years since I've done any public speaking, so let's see how it goes. All that stress for nothing. I was prepared to go for 10 minutes, and it turned out that I only had 3 minutes of speaking time allotted to me. So I said what I had to say, and I basically made them force me off the stage. The coolest part is I had my contact information like on the screen behind me, and somebody reached out to me before I even finished speaking. So that really felt good, and I got like 2 other contacts from different real estate agencies. In fact, I think there were other offices, so I think this went really well. Let's see how it works out. Danny's next tip is to license stock footage. I've had news organizations and marketing agencies as far as South Korea reach out to me inquiring about licensing my drone footage. There are some clips that don't fit into the existing videos that I've already made, and until now I had no idea what to do with them. So it's going to take about 2 months for my stock footage to get approved through Adobe, so I'm going to try to find some other sites. I found some alternatives for licensing stock footage. I found Lightstock, which is branded to do a lot of faith-based creative footage. I know I got plenty of video of churches because, let's be honest, a lot of time churches do end up getting a lot of money and their buildings end up looking very beautiful. I've got a lot of drone video of churches. And the second one's called ArtGrid. So I'm gonna upload some of my videos to there and we'll see how we do. I put the videos on there and I'll circle back to how they did by the end of the video. Lastly, Danny recommends shooting weddings and events. The first wedding I shot as a photographer and videographer. I thought it would be cool to launch a drone during the ceremony to get an extra angle of the wedding. While I don't have any friends getting married in the near future, maybe I can lean in on some of the people that I already know for events. I still haven't covered another wedding since then. What I ended up getting a chance to do was film ballroom dancing, and I knew I couldn't let the opportunity pass me by without pulling out the drone. The last creator that we'll be studying today is the drone creative. Like Danny Mcgee, he's a hybrid flyer, but unlike Danny, he leans toward flying traditional drones, specifically those in the DJI ecosystem. His video from 2022 suggests that we should get into flying drones at small sporting events. I say small sporting events because obviously it is very illegal to fly drones at professional sporting events, unless you have proper clearances from the FAA. Honestly, it's one of my dreams to be able to fly the drone that shows you the aerial view of like a sporting stadium right before it cuts a commercial break. This is one of those instances where I have the skills but not the connections. I'll have to reach out to my existing connections to see if it leads anywhere. Next, he suggests that we advertise for hotels. This is definitely the style of content that I want to be creating, but I don't have any contacts in that industry at all at the moment. Maybe we can start local and see if I can get my foot in the door anywhere. Actually, that's not true. I got a chance to fly at a local hotel and I got in so much trouble for this. They thought I was only going to be flying inside the hotel. The misunderstanding came when I flew out of the hotel and flew back into the hotel through the front door. I let valet know and everything. I ended up having to have a talk with security shortly after this. They still let me use the footage for promo for an event that they were hosting. I'm sure you're wondering, after all these projects, you want to know, do these methods work? The good news is I made $2,907 off of the footage that you saw in this video. Actually, I take that back. I made $2,057 because one of the people that I work with wrote a hot check and it bounced. I made a rookie mistake when it comes to taking payment. The one thing that I almost forgot to report was how much money I made by selling stock footage. I left my stock footage up for about 10 months and earned a total of $37.47. So while the 5 clips that I uploaded didn't make a lot of money, it was completely passive income. So I just had a chance to fly the drone one time. I got paid a few times by the people who decided to download my videos. That was a pretty awesome experience. The drone creator's last suggestion was to learn a brand new skill called drone mapping. I couldn't do it justice by including it in this video, but if you watch right here, you'll find out how I learned how to drone map and how I got my first job. So thank you Kai Vertigo, Dana Mcgee, and the Drone Creative. Y'all have been instrumental in helping me learn how to use drones and how to get paid by using drones. If you don't already know who they are, definitely give their channels a follow. It's well worth your time. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you learned something that you can use to create the life that you want to live.